Esty, thank you so much for joining me again on the channel. But this time we're going to talk about refinancing your mortgage.
Be more careful with that word. It's very true. No, I want to increase my wealth and I want to do something with my money, and my equity is now in my home. Now what do I do? More commonly, a refinance just means taking my existing mortgage and increasing my limit. So you want to take out a little bit more equity to maybe renovate or buy another investment property and start your legacy, of course, of property.
Welcome to Mortgage Approval Help. This video series features discussions with leading industry experts who offer their insight around the hottest mortgage financing topics and the economic factors that may impact your mortgage. Often these conversations cannot easily be found online. We are not here to sell you mortgage services though. We're here to bring valuable information to you, the consumer, so that you can make better financial decisions and find the right solution in your important time of need. With continuous changes to the mortgage lending rules, we understand how difficult the landscape can be to navigate, and we want to help. We want to help bring clarity to the pressing issues so that you can make the most informed decision possible. We're here to help you get approved. As for me, I'm your host, Sam. I'll be hosting this video series. I'm also a podcast host. I promise you're going to get a lot of value from these videos by tuning in. So we're going to talk about refinancing your mortgage. And you know, I'm a first-time home buyer. I literally just bought my house. My body and items aren't even in there yet. I wasn't 100% sure what refinancing a mortgage meant. Is that when someone is breaking their mortgage early, like before that initial period?
They really should be more careful with that word. It's very true. No, it's also, okay, 40% of people refinance, so you can't imagine that many people are breaking their mortgage. No, it's more, I want to increase my wealth and I want to do something with my money, and my equity is now in my home. Now what do I do? So more commonly, a refinance just means taking my existing mortgage and increasing my limit because my home is worth more, because we're blessed with an increasing value recently. So let's say your 500,000 condo is all of a sudden worth 6. So you want to take out a little bit more equity to maybe renovate or buy another investment property and start your legacy, of course, of property. So a refinance just means you're changing something about your mortgage. Sometimes it means breaking it because, for example, when rates go from 3.2 to 1.9%, you have to do the math. Would I save money if I pay a penalty and then just take the lower rate for longer? But more commonly, it's either I'm porting to another property. It's also called a refinance because you're taking your mortgage and selling a place and taking that mortgage to the new home and typically blending it. So adding on if you're upgrading. If you're downgrading, you could be shrinking it a small amount and considering if there's any penalty for the amount you're shrinking it. So all these things are refinance. Most commonly, it's to set up like a line of credit. I have a mortgage, I've paid it down to 400, and I want to take out some of my equity as a line of credit.
Is there a maximum amount of equity that I can take from my home? Or how does that work? Is it based on a percentage or is it a number?
Oh, good question. It used to be that you could refinance to a high ratio. Now it's only 80%. You have to own 20% of your home when you're refinancing. We're buying a new home actually, because if you have a mortgage and you're buying a new home and you wish to put less than 20% and the purchase price is less than $1 million, you could refinance to a purchase. You just can't refinance an existing property to more than 80% loan to value.
Thank you for viewing this episode of Mortgage Approval Help. I hope you found this conversation as informative as I did. And if you're currently on the path to home ownership or you're in need of help to make sure that you find the right mortgage product for you, we have a nationwide network of agents waiting. To access this network or to just send us an idea for a future video topic you'd like us to discuss, you can message us on Facebook at Mortgage Approval Help or shoot us an email to solutions@mortgageapprovalhelp.ca. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. It really helps other people find this video series. And remember, we're here to help you get approved. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.